Well, hello, Terra. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to us?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Terra Soto, and I am the reigning 2010 Lorain International Queen. I represented my Puerto Rican nationality and community, and my sponsor was Sacred Heart Chapel.
That's great. So, a year ago tomorrow, you were crowned International Festival Queen.
Yes.
What was that like? Were you expecting it?
I mean, it was a shock just to hear my name. I didn't even know what to do. You just completely paralyzed because you're happy. You are like, oh my gosh, did they really call my name? Is this happening? It's an amazing feeling.
That's wonderful. So how was the rest of the festival for you last year, reigning as queen?
The rest of the International Festival, it was awesome to walk around with the sash on, and you know, everyone recognizes you, everyone wants to come up to you and talk to you and ask you a bunch of questions, and it's really an honor, and just to know what lies ahead in the next year, it's very exciting.
And that's my very next question. So what has lay ahead in the next year? I take it you've been to a festival or two.
Yes, actually, I think I went to a little over 40 different festivals, parades, events, pageants, things like that. It was a lot of fun getting to travel. I met a lot of new girls, a lot of new people from throughout the state. I got really close with some girls, and I got really close with my court, and we've just had a blast traveling. I couldn't have asked for a better year.
Well, that's wonderful. So what's your best memory out of that year?
Oh gosh, I mean, every festival we went to, we were laughing and carrying on, making a good time out of everything. So I can't really say one specific favorite memory, but I think just in general, a favorite memory of the year overall was the car rides and being on the float with the girls, because we always were just laughing and carrying on about something.
Oh, that's great. So what was the weirdest festival you went to?
The weirdest festival? Well, there's pretty much a festival for everything. You name it, there's a festival for it. But one of the festivals we went to, and it wasn't necessarily that the festival itself was weird, but we had a weird experience because one of the girls who didn't know what the International was or why we wore costumes, she asked us to explain why we wore costumes and what they meant. So we were explaining them, and we explained the pageant, and she looked at Sarah, who's our second runner-up, and she goes, "Wait, Sarah, you're actually Mexican?" And Sarah was, gave her kind of a confused look, like, "Yeah, I'm actually Mexican." And the girl goes, "Are you serious? I tell people I'm Mexican all the time, but I'm not really Mexican. I just go tanning. I've never met a real Mexican in my life." And I mean, it's funny to laugh about because we're so privileged to be raised around so many different nationalities and cultures that to us that's so bizarre that she would think that. But that's just the way it is in some places, and we're looked at.
Okay, so I asked you the weirdest festival you went to. What's the weirdest thing you ate?
The weirdest thing I ate was some sort of bratwurst concoction at the Bucyrus Bratwurst Festival. I mean, we are used to trying different foods at the International, so I thought it was going to be a breeze, like, oh, no problem, bratwurst. We have German food at the International, but it was definitely different. It was not what I was expecting.
So now, tell us what's going on in your life. I guess you just recently graduated.
Yes, I just graduated from Lakeridge Academy on Memorial Day weekend, so this fall I'm actually going to be attending the University of Findlay's College of Pharmacy.
That's wonderful. So you want to be a pharmacist then?
Yes, I do.
That's great. So I understand your family has a little bit of a history with the pageant. Your mom's very involved. How does that translate into where this will continue to go for you? Do you expect to continue to be involved with the pageant?
Well, I've been involved with the International ever since I was a little girl with Mexican and Puerto Rican dancing and volunteering at my church's booth and things like that. So I definitely think with this experience on my back, I'm going to come back probably after college, or even if I get off from college early, to come help out and be a trustee, because I see all the work that goes into the festival, and it doesn't go unnoticed. We appreciate it a lot, so I would love to be a part of that someday and hopefully come back and work with some of the girls in the pageant, because I think it's a lot of fun. It's very rewarding, and I think we should definitely celebrate this unique festival that we're so privileged to grow up around.
Absolutely. Now to the hard part. You got to give up your crown tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are your feelings about that?
Well, it's definitely bittersweet, probably a little bit more bitter than sweet because I've just had so much fun. I'm going to miss traveling. I'm going to miss being with the girls basically every weekend, and you know, it's such an honor to have this title that it's going to be sad to give it up, but I know how I felt when I was crowned, and I know some girl tomorrow is going to have that feeling, and I'm so excited that she's going to get to feel that and join the royal family. All the past queens in court, they have been so welcoming to the four of us, and they really make you feel a part of something bigger than just the 2010 court. You're just kind of brought into this family. So now it's our turn to welcome 4 new girls into this family. So I'm excited to see who gets it, and it's always exciting ever since I was a little girl to see the nationalities that make court. So I can't say that I'm going to be completely sad because I know I'll be really excited for everything coming up.
That's wonderful. And while you may be a little sad, I understand you're going to be soothing those sorrows on Monday. Tell us what you're doing.
Yes, I am hosting my farewell breakfast on Sunday, and then on Monday at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm flying out to Cancun, Mexico with my mom, my aunt, and my cousins. So after all of the craziness and the stress and everything going on, I get to kind of take a break for a couple days and go to Mexico. So
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And so you've been to Puerto Rico. You're Puerto Rican and Mexican. You've been to
Yes.
Puerto Rico before, but never Mexico?
Yes, I've been to Puerto Rico, so this will be my first time in Mexico, but I'm excited that I can say that I've been to both places from where I'm from. So
That's wonderful. Any final words to all the people out there?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us and to the Lorain International. You really give the girls in the pageant a wonderful opportunity with everything you do. We've traveled to so many different festivals, and I really think that ours is very special. It's very legitimate. The girls are very well taken care of, and I'd like to wish them all good luck. And just remember, don't forget this experience because there's truly nothing else like this out there.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.